After an exciting season of Top Chef in Wisconsin, the show's head judge is back here in Milwaukee. Tom Colicchio releasing a new memoir, Why I Cook. Tom and Milwaukee's very own Paul Bartolotta joining us now. So great to have you both in studio. Tom, I want to start with you because I have that one question, right? Why now? Why release this today? Or I should say no.
I'll give you the short answer. So during the pandemic, I was doing a lot of these cooking classes over Zoom for corporate clients, and I kept getting asked that question, why or how did you start? And at first I started kind of giving some pat answers, and I really started to think about it. Also during that time, restaurants were closed and going through an existential crisis as to whether or not I want to continue in the business. And I started.
We all had that thought, by the way.
Well, of course we did. No, I know, we still do. But it was time. It was time, yeah. I also turned 60, so it was time to do it.
Okay, I understand that. What do you hope people gain when they pick up the book and they read it?
There is a lot of information in here that I've never told anyone. Maybe close family members know, my wife knows, struggle with ADHD, self-medicating because of it, and finding my way in the food world. So that my relationship with my father and my grandfather, that sort of turned me into what I am today. And so it's very personal. It's a very personal story.
Yeah, absolutely. So much of our past kind of shapes us into who we are today.
Sure.
Paul, I want to ask you about the event that's happening at Riverside Theater tonight. What do we need to know about that?
Well, you get a book when you come, and it'll be a very candid but very relaxed conversation. Two old friends. I get to pry a little bit, dig a little bit, but also, just ask questions of my friend, but share. We do a lot of like chef events and wine dinners and guest chef dinners. And you know what I learned? I learned that people want to know about the person behind the food. They really want to hear the stories and how you got to where you are and the trials and tribulations or the worst night of service or the most magical moment or the dish that just happened by total mistake. I mean, these are the stories that people are
trying to forget.
Exactly. Well, those two, exactly. But so here I am, like here with my prop, there it is. But that's the big guy, and so I'm honored that he came to Milwaukee with Top Chef. It showcased our city, and I'm honored that he asked me to be part of this tour. As I read through, I didn't finish the whole book, but as I read through it, you just feel your life in his story.
You have 2 hours to finish it.
Yes, I know.
I was it's coming up.
No, just talking about your grandfather or your relationship with your dad, and that moment when your dad said, you like the cooking, you should be a chef. I literally had the exact same conversation with my dad. My dad said, what do you like to do? I said, I like the vibe of the restaurant. So it begins at one moment. We had similar Italian-American backgrounds, certain austerity to it, but a certain the life of the table.
Right.
And it really comes through. And tonight you'll have an opportunity. I think there are still a few seats available, not many, but you get a book with it and you get a chance to get to know the man, the myth, and the legend, who is incredibly humble for all he's accomplished. 8 Beard Awards. I mean, the guy's,
just a little bit, right? No,
I knew him when he had hair.
Great.
Not to make fun. I knew him when he had a head of hair. And by the way, there's still the picture of you cooking.
It's in there
at Lake Park Bistro.
That's right.
I have to ask, was it hard to be that vulnerable? Did it take you a little bit of time to be comfortable with sharing? Because sometimes it is difficult.
It was at first.
Okay.
But then, once I committed to it, I was like, if I'm going to do this and really write a memoir, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
And so I committed to it early on. And, the book just came out, and I've done a few of these events, but I haven't really gotten too much feedback yet. And so we'll see what happens. But yeah, listen, you put yourself out there, and we do that every day when we cook too. And so we're kind of used to it, but it comes with the territory. But yeah, I'm okay with it.
Okay, perfect. And I can't have you both in here without asking about Top Chef. So I want to know your favorite part of the season, just off the top of your head, if you can think of one thing.
I mean, for me, it wasn't even so much the particular thing. Coming from shooting in London, where not that we weren't welcomed, but nobody really cared, to coming here, where everybody was so friendly, helpful, we felt welcome, and the opening party that you guys threw for us was just amazing. When I decided to do a book tour, because I really wasn't sure I was doing it, the first place I'm going was Milwaukee, because everybody was just so great here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Those nice Wisconsinites,
those
Milwaukeeans.
What about your favorite part, Paul?
Honestly, the journey to get them to actually come and be here, I thought it was a huge honor, and everyone in the community came together. So a lot of people said it was me. It wasn't. It was, Visit Milwaukee. It was MMAC. It was the governor. It was tourism. The WEZ. Everybody was behind it to make it happen.